Hello everybody, welcome back to the wonderful world of Illuna. Episode... Are we at 40? I want to say it's episode 40, pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though, because I could be wrong. But I feel like 40 is correct, so that's what we're going with. Yeah, so everybody's absolute most favorite thing. Oh, a cat. No, that's not everybody's favorite thing. Here are a few of my favorite things. That's probably copywritten though. It's a Christmas song. I don't even know why it's a Christmas song. I think because it mentions some Christmassy things. But that's not really what I was here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is how much I love dirt. I love it so much that I'm going to dig it. And dig a lot of it. Because this whole space needs to be cleared out. And yeah, the outside has to be cleared and graded. And this is going to be a great episode for landscaping enthusiasts. And if you're not a landscape enthusiast, I'm sorry, but you're at the wrong place. Okay, I need to get up into this tree a little higher. There we okay, let's try this set of leaves. I don't know. Ooh, that worked. Okay, so I should probably try and get on top of this. There we go. Alrighty, so yeah, basically just going through and cleaning up this landscaping because I don't particularly want all of these trees currently growing inside of the castle. I'll probably replant some in the future because it's always a good idea to have a good supply of wood because it is used in like every single recipe, close to every single recipe. So these will get replanted. Unfortunately, there's these dumb little mossy bits that just kind of float around, and I hate them because you can't just easily get rid of them. I don't know. I want to say they're from the Plant Life mod pack. Whatever mod pack they're from, I hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. They should really be, what is it? Attached nodes is what they should be. So when you dig the tree trunk, they fall. But alas, that is not the case. So I'm just gonna have to go through and build a bunch of dirt towers to get these things dug out. Which is not exactly what that was fast. Not exactly what I consider a fun time, but someone's got to do it, I guess. Back on topic, however, if you're just joining me, and by just joining me, I mean this is the first video in this series you have seen, all the previous episodes are on my, I don't want to call it my old channel, because I'm still using that channel very much so. But yeah, my previous channel that I was putting the mine test videos on, I have started doing, what am I looking at here? I've started doing my mine test videos on this channel, obviously. And my previous channel will be linked in the description. All of the previous episodes are on that channel. And the reason I put them here was mostly just a, what's the word? A search engine thing, and it just kind of made sense because I just recently bought a house, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna be doing a lot of non-mine test videos, which of course I then proceeded to barely do any. I shouldn't say that. I've recorded tons of footage. I just haven't gotten any of it edited yet because of a handful of different things. But yes, if you want to get up to speed on this series, visit the other channel linked in the description, and that's where you will be able to get the rest of the videos for this series. This video is actually going to be pretty boring because I am just going to be chopping down a bunch of trees and doing landscaping. I warned you. I did warn you. You can't say I didn't. That being said, let's talk about some fun things like audio quality. You may have noticed, and I don't know how apparent it is when you're watching, or I guess more so listening, because we are talking about audio here on YouTube. But yeah, I currently have a kind of echoey bedroom, and that's due mostly to the fact that it's pretty empty. There's really nothing for the sound to be deadened by or to get absorbed into. It's pretty much, you know, your standard room. It's a square. Technically, it's a rectangle, I guess. But be that as it may, there's a door to the hallway right next to where I put my computer desk. And there's a wall right behind the computer, which is right behind the monitors, which is probably not actually optimal because of my talking bounces off of, well, probably bounces off of the monitors too, but it bounces off the wall behind the monitors and creates a little bit of an echo, which you don't notice really as an echo because it's so close that you just don't notice it as an echo. It pretty much just comes through as kind of noise, and it doesn't sound very professional. And one of my dreams and aspirations for a long time has actually been to, ooh, string. Hey, I wanted to pick it up. Has been to do voice talent, professional or otherwise. So I am currently kind of in the market, and by that I mean I've looked on Amazon once for acoustic foam tiles, and I'm kind of just maybe waiting for them to go on sale. I don't even know if that happens. Like, it probably doesn't, because who would put acoustic foam tiles on sale? But yeah, that's basically what I'm waiting for. And then I want to pick up some. And they come in like 12-inch by 12-inch by 1-inch thick tiles. And from what I've seen, they cost about $1 a tile. And I've seen mostly packs of a dozen or 16. And I think that would probably be enough to get me to a good place. Because I am at... Wow, I dug so fast that I was actually falling. I imagine that if I were to place them on the wall behind the computer, and then maybe some on the ceiling even. I don't know, I have to look into so much stuff for this. But I think I should be able to greatly improve the audio of these videos. I also am currently in the market for a, I guess it's just a microphone stand, really. But how would you even describe it? So, it's, I mean, the microphone hooks onto it, obviously. So, I mean, it is a microphone stand. But the stand is kind of on like a long arm. So basically the microphone's not sitting on the tabletop. So you can swivel it and you can kind of put it, it's like what you would see in a radio studio. If you've ever seen like footage of somebody in a radio studio, it's pretty much that kind of a thing. So it's got the swivelly arm kind of piece, and the microphone gets connected up at the top end, and then yeah, the arm kind of connects to the desk or whatever. In this case, it'll be connecting to my desk. And then, yeah, you can pretty much swivel it to wherever. And you can put it a little more directionally in front of your face, which microphones, for the most part, are omnidirectional. Wait, is that right? That means they come from multiple directions, doesn't it? Anyway, they usually pick up from one direction best, and you want to pretty much be talking into the microphone from that direction. My current layout is to have a microphone sitting on the computer desk. I have a Blue Yeti, so it sits on the desk, and yeah, it pretty much sits there right next to the keyboard, because that's kind of as close as I can get it to my face. And then what I noticed with my old keyboard, and it's not as apparent with the one I'm using right now, but you pick up a lot of the key noise. I had an old keyboard, but it was a nice keyboard. It worked well. Cherry MX switches. Half of you probably have, probably even more than half of you have no idea what that is or why that's so good. But yeah, that's what I had. I liked it. It was a nice keyboard, but it was very loud, and you kind of had to press the keys a little hard, which I didn't mind. I was used to it, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, you kind of had to hit the switches or the keys a little hard, and that ended up making, you know, a bit of noise, which for normal use, no big deal. However, when you're recording YouTube videos, you don't really want to be hearing a bunch of keys clickety-clacketing as you are, you know, using them. And not even like typing, just like hitting the letter keys to move. Yeah, that made a lot of noise. Oh, a cute little mouse. Oh, he just died. Oh well. But yeah, the old keyboard kind of made a lot of noise. So I'm hoping with the new mic stand, when I find one I like and is compatible with my microphone, I'm hoping that once I get that the audio will be much better. I mean, we can hope, right? We can only hope. The other thing with all of this is I want to actually create an actual factual sound studio. So if you're looking for somebody to do some voice talent for cheap, let me know, because totally interested. But yeah, I don't have that set up yet. But it's going to be the same thing. Acoustic foam. I have a closet, you know, something most bedrooms have. And I'm just going to turn that into a sound booth, because who needs a closet to store their clothes in? I mean, am I right? No, actually I have two closets, or I will. So I'll just use one closet for a sound booth and use one for clothes and storage. There is this, I don't know what to call it, it's a website. LibriVox? Basically they do audiobooks of books that are old enough to be in the public domain. And I have for a very long time actually wanted to, you know, read some books for them. So once I get my sound booth set up, I'm gonna do that. I also might you know, start just like a podcast, you know, just to, you know, get my voice out and about some more, and, you know, learn more about audio editing and how to make everything sound better. So those are things to look out for if you are at all interested in following the crazy things that I do. But I think, oh, I don't have space. I think that's probably gonna wrap this episode up. What I really need to do is a lot of this off camera, like just go around and chop down a bunch of trees, because nobody wants to watch that. I mean, come on, let's be real here. Nobody wants to watch that. You don't really want to watch this. The only reason you are is because of the phenomenal narration I provide to go along with it. I don't think my narration's really that phenomenal. What are all these things coming from? How did they get here? I don't get it. So annoying. I mean, there was trees there, and now there's these moss things. What are these? Lady ferns. Can we get guy ferns? Oh, and we get tubers too. Fern tubers. These can be eaten. Those can be planted, as can those. Yeah, roasted fiddleheads. You can cook those and eat them. You can cook these things. They're almost like potatoes. I don't know if they're actually like a real thing in the real world. They probably are. But don't just go out and eat wild plants, kids. Unless you are 100% sure that it is edible, don't do it. Because it might look like it's a perfectly normal mushroom, and it's actually poisonous, and you die. And I'm kind of gonna go out on a limb here and make the assumption you probably don't want to die, especially from eating poisonous mushrooms. Like, that's the least cool way to die. Like, you know, you die and then your friends at school are like, oh, how did Johnny? I'm gonna assume your name's Johnny. I know it's not, but just play along. Ooh, just play along, okay? So your friends are gonna be like, hey, where did Johnny go? How come I haven't seen Johnny? And the teacher will be like, well, see, Johnny did something kind of dumb. I'm like, oh, so did he like get put in jail? No, not really. Well, see, so what happened was Johnny was out in the woods, and he didn't meet the big red wolf. That's Little Red Riding Hood. No, but Johnny, yeah, he saw some mushrooms, and you know, he liked mushrooms, and he thought that they were, you know, they were good to eat, which, I mean, mushrooms are, but not those particular ones. Yeah, they were actually poisonous. He's dead. Oh, wow. That's kind of a stupid way to die, eating poisonous mushrooms. Could have at least done something cool, like, you know, try to do a stunt on his bike off the roof of a skyscraper. And, you know, school teacher would be like, yeah, totally 100% agree with you there, kiddo. Could have at least died doing something cool, but nope. Had to go eat some poisonous mushrooms. I mean, what a way to go. If you're gonna go, at least go in style. And just, I mean, this is just my opinion here, but eating a poisonous mushroom, that's not really going in style. That's kind of more like going stupidly. But I think that should end this mini rant because it's completely off topic. And yeah, this video needs to get ended before it gets too long. Of course, it's only been 18 minutes. But nonetheless, let us wrap up here. So I'm going to try and get some of this done off camera. Try being the very important word. I probably won't. You know, I just got this house. I got all these things I have to do. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. And just to mention one more time, if you want to see the previous videos in the series, make sure you check out the YouTube channel. I'll actually link right to the playlist for the series on my other channel. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.